Hi, my name's Carl Watson and welcome to this series of videos I'm doing on weekend breaks within the UK. This weekend I'm heading to Cornwall with my mum and specifically to the village of Boscastle where we'll be doing a stretch of the southwest coast path. Just got to do the 15-mile walk, yeah?
14.
It's only 14, that's alright. Now, if you're not particularly into long walks or hiking, then don't worry because by us doing this stretch of the southwest coast path, it's going to allow me to highlight loads of different villages, beaches, surf spots, castles, all different kinds of things that you can check out in that area of Cornwall. I properly feel like I'm on holiday now. Now, this isn't my first time to Cornwall. I have been there once before, but it wasn't one of my most successful trips because basically my mum, she's done the entire southwest coast path, like the whole thing. Not in one go, but she did it over a few years. And I was going to join her for the last stretch, and I just got back from Nepal where I've been doing the Everest Base Camp trek. But unfortunately I got food poisoning on the last day and I thought I was going to be alright, but by the time I got down to Cornwall I was like, yeah, I need to be in range of facilities. I can't go on a long walk. This is a beautiful start to this video, by the way. The stretch we were going to do was from Devon into Cornwall, and the plan was we were going to park the car and then walk for 2 days and then get a taxi back, but in the end I just sort of chaperoned it and stayed close to the hotels and bed and breakfast we were staying at. And I remember it being so frustrating, staying at this beautiful hotel on the cliffs with a pub beneath it and had all this amazing food and local beer, and I couldn't touch any of it because I couldn't stomach it. So I'm really looking forward to going back and not just experiencing the countryside but really getting stuck in with the food and drink this time. We're in Cornwall now. We'll pop into Widemouth Bay and Widemouth Beach, which we will be starting our walk from tomorrow, but because we're going to be walking straight away, we won't have a chance to swim, and I haven't been swimming in the sea for over 18 months since that's the Vietnam trip actually, and it's something I've been really, really missing during all this lockdown, so we thought because we got here a bit earlier than we originally planned, why don't I go for a quick swim? Tomorrow it's going to be 25 degrees here. Right now it's 15, so this seems like a really, really stupid idea. You're not going for a swim, are you?
Definitely not. I don't even know if I'm going to paddle.
I mean, out of all the dumb ideas I've ever had, this ranks probably somewhere in the middle, but still. I've got to give it a go. Okay, let's go. This is going to be cool. Come on. Alright, next wave, we're going in. There we go. It's alright. We're swimming in the sea. Oh my god. Oh, we're swimming in the sea. One more way. Done it. I mean, it's cold, but it's not like it's excruciating painful. The waves are big, but it's nice to be back in the sea, but I need to dry off now. I've got to get inside, get log fire going. Narrow Cornwall roads.
Yeah, fun driving.
Alright, we've made it to Boscastle, just parking up. Gonna go check in. First impressions, a beautiful little village, that building up there. But yeah, check in, unpack, shower after that swim, and then we'll explore the village. This is our room for the night. Gorgeous little place, and we're right by the river. I mean, it's called Riverside Inn, but literally the river is down below, so we have a nice sound of the river flowing all night long whilst we sleep. It's gonna be good. The small village of Boscastle used to be a thriving port before the railways were built, with hundreds of ships visiting the secluded harbour every year. In 2004, the village was devastated by a flash flood. Residents were trapped in houses as the roads turned into rivers, yet miraculously, no one was killed. Boscastle's community rallied, and after a multi-million-pound regeneration project, the village once again became a must-visit destination, with many different shops, cafes, pubs and restaurants offering some of the best local produce.
Years ago.
You had a handbag like that years ago?
Yeah, years and years ago. Not with a slightly different metal thing.
Boscastle also has an affiliation with the supernatural. The Museum of Witchcraft houses over 7,000 books and 3,000 objects of occult-related items. Plus, the Wellington Hotel, whose past guests include the novelist Tom Hardy and members of the royal family, is now claimed to be one of the most haunted hotels in the UK. That's where we'll be eating dinner tonight, and I have a sneaking suspicion that we'll be fine. I went for the classic fish and chips. I've gone for the special, the scallops. And we've got the local lager as well, I should say, yeah. Harbour Pilsner, which tastes delicious, so let's tuck in. Yeah, the food I had, the scallops were like locally caught today, so they were just delicious. I mean, I was kind of looking forward to being like inside like a country pub and it being all cozy, but of course there's still social distancing, so we're in like this massive room all spread out. But don't let that put you off. Like, the food was amazing. If anyone's thinking any of this is sponsored and paid for, it's not. So, you know, we just booked it like normal people. I could spend a week here actually. It's a shame only got a weekend, you know. I'm just going to go out for a walk out to the coast to see the views. Probably not going to see much because it's very cloudy right now. So yeah, this is where the bay comes in, leads down into the town, and this rock here looks so dramatic, this sort of jagged cliff edge here. I love it. So I'm not going to go up there tonight because you're just going to see cloud, you know, just going to see that. But hopefully tomorrow it'll be clear and it'll be stunning, stunning sunset. This would be a great spot for cliff jumping actually, but for obvious reasons not going to do that. And basically tomorrow when we're walking the Southwest Pass, we're going to be going up and down all these cliffs. In fact, you see some people over there who are hiking the Southwest Coast Path because they're doing the full thing, because they got full on backpacks. So. Loving it so far, great first impressions, and yeah, can't wait to probably get stuck in tomorrow. Well, filled up with a lovely breakfast at the hotel, full English, so good fuel for the day. Now we're going to get the bus to where I went swimming yesterday, and we're just going to walk back. But you've done this walk before? It's quite hard. Yes. Today's going to be quite challenging, it's quite lots of ups and downs along the cliffs, but it's quite cloudy now, it's going to brighten up later, so it should be a good, gorgeous day on the Cornwall coast. It's just a 35-minute bus journey to get us back to Widemouth Bay, where we'll be joining the Southwest Coast Path to walk back to Boscastle. Alright, so we just got dropped off outside Widemouth Manor, down there. That's where I jumped in the water yesterday. And today, with the sun out, the sea looks nice and blue. It looks a lot more inviting than it did yesterday. But let's go. Bus ran on time, breakfast is on time, it's all gone smoothly so far, but I'm just saying to Mum, just got to do the 15-mile walk, yeah? It's only 14, that's alright.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
I just love the rocky cliffs and the rains.
It is stunning. Lots of ups and downs we got ahead of us. But it's going to be a great, great walk. Ooh. And try not to twist my ankle whilst filming.
Makes a good view of Widemouth Bay, isn't it?
Got two horses, just standing on the edge of the cliff, just working up my pose, aren't you? Living for the gram, aren't you? Yeah. Just probably working on some vague, meaningless, inspirational quote right now, aren't you? You living your best life? You hashtag blessed? Check that out. Oh, he's getting a nice rub on the gate. So we're just in one of the dips of the cliffs, and it's this little, I thought it was just going to be some bushes, but it's like almost like a mini tropical rainforest in between the cliffs. Look at this. In like a minute's time we'll be back out on the cliffs with all the dramatic views of the coastline, but just like that, complete change of environment. It's almost like an oasis in a desert, but it's like a rainforest in the middle of the cliffs, the rugged cliffs. See, out of the little rainforest, back into the fields. So we're about to do the first very big steep down and up of this walk. It's been a little bit up and down, but this is the first one of the big ones. It's huge. I mean, we can see the path going up the other side, and a couple of people on it look like small dots. But these views are insane. Ah, there's another horse in the field posing away down there. We're at Lower Tresmorn, and I know that because, boom. Now, it's time to go up. A long way up. Did it?
Yeah, and I climbed all the way up without stopping.
Oh, Dad.
Yeah.
Feel it in my calves.
My calves feel alright.
Behold, Crackington Haven. We're about the halfway spot now, and there's a shop here so we can restock on supplies. But it's a lovely little bay, beach, really good surf spot. You can sort of see the ripple tide coming in as well. Proper surfers might disagree with me, but it looks like a good surf spot. Stop for a banana shake, it's like I'm in Southeast Asia. Oh, so refreshing now. Oh, I've got sun cream in my eyebrow. It's a lovely little spot, this though. Six miles to go then. And it looks like I was right, because there's tons of surfers out here and you can rent out surfboards. Said the shop was 20 quid for 24 hours to hire out a surfboard. Pretty good. So, you see what we got left to do. Doesn't look that far, but you don't know how many ups and downs it's going to be. So, it's quite deceptive, this walk. You can think, oh, it's just to there, but we might have to go up, down, up, down, up, down. No idea. So right now, we're on High Cliff. This is the highest point of the Southwest Coast Path in Cornwall, but it's also the highest sea cliff in all of England. So you can see where we come, well, you see that almost the start of the walk's way over there. You probably can't see it. I can see it. And yeah, heading back down over there. But yeah, today has been a spectacular walk. I mean, I knew it was going to be good, but yeah, it's something else. Alright, made it back to Boscastle. Now, I'm going to come up here for sunset tonight, but in order to be able to properly enjoy that, I need beers. And the beer shop shuts in 24 minutes. So I'm gonna haul ass into town and go get them now. Amazing walk, but let's go get some beers and then we'll talk. Mission accomplished. Once we'd settled down and freshened up for the evening, we went to the Cobweb Inn pub for a well-earned evening meal.
I've got lots of vegetables.
End of the day. Steak nail pie. Sirloin steak. Alright, heading out to the sunset spot. Had a nice meal. I was so tired, barely filmed anything, but yeah, the food was great. This is the spot. See if we go a bit higher. Alright, this is my spot. It's gonna be a sweet sunset, man. Such a beautiful place. Waves crashing against the rocks. It wouldn't even be a proper one of my videos if it wasn't me watching the sunset with a beer. You know, just it wouldn't count. This is exactly what I wanted to know. I properly feel like I'm on holiday now. It's just for the weekend, but I properly feel like I'm on holiday. And this is just... These are the moments you love. These are the moments you go away for. And, you know, the fact we can get it in our own country as well as abroad is amazing. Cheers, guys. There you go. Day 2. Today we're going to get a taxi to Port Issac. Check out that little town, and then it's another 14-mile hike on the southwest coast path, stopping at the castle, which according to the myth is the birthplace of King Arthur. And then yes, carry on back to here. So it's sort of just kind of the opposite direction of what we did yesterday. Feeling very tired after yesterday. It was a big long walk, but I'm sure once we get going and the amazing views again today, we'll be feeling all right. Port Issac has been an attractive fishing village since the early 14th century. Its narrow, winding streets are lined with old whitewashed cottages and traditional Cornish houses, many of which are listed as of architectural or historic importance. So we made it to Port Issac. Just going to stock up the bakery for some supplies for the day and have a little wander around before we start the walk. Very popular and famous village though. Made popular, I guess, in the series Doc Martin.
Yes.
Which Mum used to love, I've never seen. Doc Martin was a medical comedy drama that used Port Issac as a location of the fictional village of Port Wen. Within the village today, there are audio walking tours you can buy that'll take you to the main locations around the village, as well as teaching you a bit of history of the port. Alright, I'm stocked up at the bakery with sandwiches and supplies for the day. It's beautiful little town. I see why this place is popular. This street is apparently the narrowest street in England. Squeezy Belly Alley, just up here. Yeah, this is it, Squeezy Belly Alley. Ooh. That reminds me of Inception. Oh. This is Port Gaverne, just round the corner from Port Issac. Another beautiful spot. Overgrown this stretch. Just watch out for stinging nettles. Can't be arsed walking with that all day. What a gorgeous day. It's really warm. Don't expect to get this hot in England, but it's really warm today, but so beautiful. That's something I expect to be doing in England, just getting water from a stream to cool down your head. But it's that warm today. Ooh. What a gorgeous, gorgeous spot. Should have brought a towel. Should have brought my swim shorts in the water. Another win for Captain Hindsight. Got a popular beach down here for surfing. Loads of them out there. Kind of jealous. Well, from walking on a quiet path all day, now I've got a busy beach. It's weird just suddenly seeing tons of people. Can I get an ice cream when I get to the seaside in England? Restocked and resupplied at that little beach spot. A nice ice cream. So, a few more miles to go. Made it to Tintagel. We'll get a view of the castle shortly, but you can see the suspension bridge over there leading across to the island. You can pay the English Heritage to go in, but we're just going to walk by and look at the views and stuff.
Tintagel Castle flourished between the 5th and 7th centuries, but it wasn't until the 12th century when it gained literary fame as Geoffrey of Monmouth named it as a place where King Arthur was conceived. According to the Arthurian legend, the King of Britain, Uther Pendragon, with the help of the wizard Merlin, used magical powers to seduce Queen Igraine, and thus King Arthur was born.
Now, I don't want to lower the tone, but in today's context, the idea that a king used magical powers to seduce a queen sounds a little dodgy. And I think that might be Merlin's cave down there, where he makes his, Mary makes his magic potions for seducing women. On the home stretch now, last few miles back to Boscastle. Oh, awesome day again. That big rock was out in front of me when I watched the sunset last night. So we're nearly there. Gonna get some fish and chips before we do the drive home. Oh, what a couple of days, man. Such a beautiful coastline. So gorgeous. Pretty knackered though.
Yeah, we nearly done it.
Finished the walk and we've come for some local fish and chips. Perfect little meal to end our time here in Boscastle. Walked 28 miles these last 2 days, so pretty tired and exhausted, but it's been fantastic. So I'm gonna eat this now and enjoy I'm on TV! So it turns out that Cornwall is really nice. You see, that's a kind of cutting edge travel insight that people subscribe to my channel for. But yeah, we had a fantastic weekend there, really great time. Hopefully this video's kind of showed off all the things that are on offer in that area, so you can kind of make the weekend as relaxing or as activity filled as you want. But next up, I'm going to be heading up north to the Yorkshire Dales, a place I went to a lot growing up because it was only like an hour's drive from my hometown of Durham, but I've not been there for like 20 or 25 years, so it's going to be great exploring it again with my mates Darren, Bev and Steve, going to some beautiful countryside and some movie locations. And that should be online in a couple of weeks because next week I've got some exciting announcements about what tours we got planned for the next year. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I'll be posting about it everywhere. And I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching.